All my life, I had a deep affinity for carvings, and I mean carvings, and it goes back to, I guess, the way civilizations have always made ornamental art, and that's why I am so adamant, and it's so important to me to always have carvings in my jewelry. When I work with carvings, I work with the best in the world from where carvings were done for centuries, and it's truly important for me to make sure that it's always deeply carved and intricate. And when I started, and as we're counting down to the 40th year, May of 2021, I always found anything handmade to fascinate me. Blame it on the fact that I'm born and bred from Brooklyn, that it's a little, yes, a tree grew in Brooklyn. It's kind of okay. The world has a love affair with the lore, but it's not enough for me that I'm always searching for what was out there in civilization. Decorative arts comes from every part of the globe, and it's that, through that fantasy of traveling through what I collect and what I'm surrounded with, of course, but what I imbue in my carvings. Because you know what? Hand detailing shows, it tells a story, you feel it, it feels good, it wears beautifully. The Cartier brothers in the 20s and 30s, when they went to India, they were fascinated by the carvings of the Mughal period of jewelry that was done before them, and they were collecting the emeralds and the rubies and the sapphires. And yes, I love those stones, and I would love to work with them in carvings the way they did. But my mission for 39 years was to elevate every material that could be carved. And I don't need to make fun of anyone out there, but I tell my true, passionate people, my ladies, my collectors, I tell them this, and please, I'm not making fun, but if you stood there long enough, I'd carve your teeth. I'd carve a tooth. Because if it could be carved, I'll carve it. And if it could make something more beautiful and deeply, the test of a Stephen Dweck carving is how you could almost damage your nail by running across the surface of all that diamond cutting work. And it's truly spectacular to have one piece empower you so worldly with such a history of what carvings were and what they could still mean, because I'll never let the art die.